Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is, of course, your broadcaster, HD StarCraft, and I am here to bring you guys the grand finals of the Asus ROG, the GD tournament. And if you guys recall correctly, I casted Elfi versus TLO in one of the semifinals, and yup, that's right, TLO lost, and that means Elfi is here in the grand finals, and he's playing for a shot at $4,000 first place prize. It is a best of 5, and for the formal introduction, he is going to be the red Protoss player in the top left-hand corner of Entombed Valley, and of course his name is Elfi. But he has got the unmovable wall here in the bottom right hand corner of the map. He is the blue Terran player, and he is EG's latest acquisition. It is EG.Thorzain. Actually, I might be wrong in saying that. I think the latest acquisition for EG, at least the most major one, would be Stefano, which has been a couple months out now. So anyways, it is going to be a Terran versus Protoss, a best of 5 for $4,000 in first place and only $2,000 in second place. And I'm going to be casting the entire set because sometimes I just like to cast the entire set. Sometimes I just feel like casting the best game of the set, and sometimes I don't know what the best game is, so I just end up casting the whole thing. So hopefully we're going to be in store for a good one today. And I know a lot of people out there on YouTube who watch my channel really do enjoy sometimes when I cast the whole set, because then you guys get to sit down and watch a marathon of games, which I know should be pretty enjoyable, especially if you if you have nothing else to do. Sometimes people are just like, forget watching StarCraft, I got better things to do. But what better thing do you have to do than watch professional StarCraft 2? And this is pretty damn high level. It's freaking Thorzain and Elfi. So strap yourselves in, guys. It is going to be a Terran versus Zerg. And of course, somewhere in this series, I will be giving out some HOTS beta keys. I only have 3 left, so I don't know if I want to give all 3 right now or if I'll just give 2. Depends on how I feel. And we'll just see what happens. So anyways, it is going to be a PVT, and unfortunately in Wings of Liberty, you don't get the G button for upgrades. You just get the you don't get all the tabs. So I'll show you guys as many tabs as possible here. We can see that Thorzain is going for a 1-base build here with gas, which is pretty common. You don't really see Terran players go gasless expand as often as you see them go with a gas strategy against Protoss. Elfi here is making a Zealot out of that Warp Gate, chrono boosting it right now. He has a probe hidden at the 6 o'clock position, is actually going to be adding on a pylon, and looks like he wants to proxy here against Thorzain. Is Thorzain going to be prepared for this is the next question we have to answer. Now, yes, since Thorzain did go for the gas, he is going to go for a very quick factory. Usually Terrans either go Barracks Factory expand after getting gas, or they go Barracks Factory starport, and of course from there you can 1-1 all in. But I think right now Thorzain is actually not in such a terrible spot because he didn't go quick expansion. If he had gone quick expansion, this proxy would probably just end his day. Depending on how many gateways Elfi wants to throw up, is he just gonna straight raw dog 4-gate here? He's adding on a second gateway right now. SCV is being pulled off the line. Wow, so Thorzain pretty concerned about that initial Zealot, and this is what I just love about tournament play, especially when it gets down to the down and dirty, the thickness of it, which is the final game, the grand finals. You're playing for potentially a swing of $2,000 here from 2K to 4K, so hell yeah, you're gonna cheese. And Elfi is bringing not just the cheese, man, he's bringing the hamburger, the whole patty, the meat, and the onions, and everything, man. He's tossing in here club soda and french fries too. I don't know about you guys, I like club soda when I drink my sodas. So Elfi here with a Stalker and 2 Zealots, but this is just to distract so he can get the robotics facility up. So he's not going to, well, I guess he's going to use it as a warp kit, but he's also going to warp in, I don't know what, Immortal? Close range Immortal? But look at this, Thorzain is going to be pushing out here. 1 barracks, 1 factory, 1 push with SCVs. I am so confused right now. This is not a 1-1 all-in. This is a 1-1 all-in from Thorzain. He's pulling a bunch of SCVs here, but he doesn't know about the cheese from Elfi, who's making a warp prism here, ladies and gentlemen. So this is so out of my league right now in terms of understanding what the hell is going on. All I know is both players are just rolling the dice right now, and Thorzain is up on top of the main. Is he gonna push? No, it looks like he's gonna fall back. Meanwhile, Elfi's still making that warp prism, and he's continuing to warp in units right now. It looks like Thorzain says, well, I guess that's the end of that. I don't want to get force fielded on top of the ramp, so I'm just gonna pull back. But he doesn't know it's a 4-gate robo all in with the warp prism coming in right now, and Thorzain is throwing up 2 bunkers at the front door because he thinks that, you know, he's done pretty good damage so far, but the sheer fact of the matter, he is in a very he's in a massive situation right now. The gravity of this situation, he cannot even comprehend that War Prism, yeah, it's going to be pushed away, but there's 2 Zealots inside the main base, and no, he's not going to get the War Prism. It's going to unload 6 Zealots total. Now looks like we had a pause as well. Love it when you get a pause like that. That C-Shank coming out. He's like, I didn't want to be born into this world with lag. He's being chased down by his Zealots right now. SCV's trying to run away, and a ton of workers right now, more than a ton. That's 9 SCVs, 10 SCVs have gone down so far. That tank is going to go down. That War Prism providing continuous reinforcement for Elfi. And Elfi, whoa, the tank is actually going to live. Mass repair for the win, says Thorzain. And it looks like that tank is just barely going to stay alive. Is Thorzain actually going to be able to recover out of this if he can? Wow, that would be incredible. That would be amazing considering how much pressure Elfi is now applying on him. Elfi has taken the lead in Harvesters, 22/16. And just look at these 2 players, APM going through the roof here, 200 spiking at a moment right there. And that, of course, just a massive amount of APM. EAPM here, probably more important, EPM. That is at about 100 to 150, which is very hard to do at a high level. You know, I try to EPM, and when I try, I get up to like 80 or 90. It looks like Thorzain has salvaged the 2 bunkers at the front door, needs every little bit of money he can get, and he knows he can't hold the position at the down ramp, so he has to try to hold up ramp, but that does mean he doesn't have as many defensive structures to work with. He's going to have to pull a lot more SCVs here. C-Shank does not have siege mode. Elfi continuing to pressure in here. Warp Prism providing all the reinforcements that the Protoss needs. That reactor, if it goes down, that's basically a third of Thorzain's production. He's trying to pull SCVs off the line right now. He's going to lose so many workers. 26, 27. The number continues to go up, and that has got to be GG. I don't see how Thorzain is going to be able to hold on. The first game, the so critical first game, is going to go to Elfi, and GG, well played, calls Thorzain. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was an incredible start. You always want to kickstart a series with that action, that excitement. And both players, it seemed like, were trying to cheese each other. Thorzain probably not a full-on committed cheese, but pretty damn crazy Barracks Factory play. No starport at all. That was really weird. And yeah, he did damage, but not nearly as much as Elfi doing damage. So that first game going to Elfi. This is a best of 5 for 2K and 4K. Hope you guys enjoyed. Probably be giving out the key maybe in the next cast, we'll see. And stay tuned. This is HD signing out.